All right, so far I've got 3 6-foot sticks, and I'm planning on getting a fourth. Now, the reason I'm getting 4 is partly for sunshade. I want to have more sticks on the roof when it's really sunny out, but also for the wear and tear that's occurring with some exercises. I want to designate 2 sticks for the sturdy exercises, the thicker sticks that have more strength, and I'm willing to get thinner sticks. This is a little bit smaller for the less heavy duty exercises, and also the wear and tear issue. I've been really tearing up the bottoms with a particular exercise, and I'll show that here. What I'm doing is I'm scraping the bottom a lot, and so I was avoiding this exercise of just walking forward by trying to pull my arm back and resist against my leg as I take steps forward. And I was trying to be overprotective with the sticks that I have by not scraping the ground at all. And that's silly. I shouldn't be worried about scraping a stick on the ground. I'm getting them for free, so I could just get more. But still, I don't want to fall short for when I want to do my sturdy exercises, and I want to be just sure, absolutely sure that the stick is going to be 6 foot for my more demanding exercises. This isn't as demanding of an exercise as, say, I don't even know what you call it, the straddle exercise. Because with this one, I put more weight, and I don't want the sticks to bend at all. I want them to be fully sturdy, fully 6 foot for this exercise. So I don't want to wear away at them sticks at all. And so I'm going to designate 2 other sticks, because this is a really decent exercise. I'm feeling it in the obliques. It's a twisting exercise, and I really enjoy it walking. And I switch up when I reach a certain end so I can maintain uniformity. But I often walk on concrete, and it's like I'm scraping. Even in the dirt, there's some elements of scraping, and I want to allow that to happen. Actually, I want to allow this scraping to happen. I don't want to worry about it. I don't want to be overly concerned, because the scraping is definitely coming through. Just in a few, this is a kind of a new stick for me, and you can see it's already just barely being used, and there's elements of scrape. So the wood won't take too long to scrape down, and I want to have a nice spare stick for scraping down from 6 feet. The next stick I'll get, I'll get it a little longer than 6 feet so that it scrapes down, has more to scrape down, but not too much longer, maybe an inch longer. I want it roughly close to 6 feet. I don't want no 7-foot sticks. They're a little big, but I don't care if I scrape down. In fact, when I put the leg in front on the right and then the leg behind, I absolutely want to scrape, because it's digging into bone when I do this. And this is like a throwing exercise here. Completely opposite. Just gotta put my leg over the stick and go. And it's nice to dig it into the ground, dig this stick into the ground as I'm trying to force it forward, like I'm throwing a ball, a really heavy ball, and I'll scrape and scrape, and that's okay. It's a really valuable exercise. Go back to the other. Yeah, I just kind of wing it. It's like an aerobic, and it really depends how much you get out of it by how much you put into it. So if I squeeze nice and hard, try to break the stick. That's why I like a flimsy stick, because these super sturdy sticks will not bend, will not make me even think I'm doing anything to the stick. But getting a little smaller stick, a little more narrow, can give a little bend and make me feel like I'm really strong, and it might break, and that's okay. If I break it, I get another one. And then these are kind of the throwaway sticks I don't mind scraping up, and I'm not going to be so quick to taking all the bark off. I think I'll keep the bark on these. I gotta say that the bark actually is kind of helpful because it offers some abrasiveness for grip. When I take the bark off, they become too slippery, actually. So actually keeping the bark on is a little desirable. So that's something to think about for future sticks. But yeah, I've really gotten into doing this, and because I'm changing the way I think about how I'm gonna do this exercise. I'm gonna let it scrape. That's it. I like this exercise, and I don't want to worry about the scraping. So, in fact, I want to encourage it. It's kind of fun to make it scrape when it's a throwaway stick. So, digging into the ground is no problems. Let it scrape down. It'll take some time for it to scrape down significantly anyway. It's just I don't want to do that. I don't want to have that concern about my main sticks. So I'm really narrowing down the purpose of the various lengths and sizes of my sticks. I want to have 4 or 6 footers in all, 2 with bark, 2 without, 2 that are flimsy, 2 that are sturdy, and then my other sticks. So that's it.